Karnataka has a variety of folk arts, including classical dance and puppetry. Kunitha, a ritual dance. The ritual dances of Karnataka are known as Kunitha. One such dance is the Dolu Kunitha, a popular dance form accompanied by singing and the beats of decorated drums. This dance is primarily performed by men from the Shepherd or Kuruba caste. The Dolu Kunitha is characterized by vigorous drum beats, quick movements and synchronized group formations. Classical dances. Among the classical dances of India, the Mysore style of Bharatanatyam is the oldest and most popular dance form and is widely performed in Karnataka. Caraga, the Hatari dance and Bola are dance forms in Caraga. The Kodavas are a unique group who differ in customs, traditions and religion from the surrounding populace, and have an annual harvest dance. The men, dressed in traditional Kodava costumes with decorative knives, perform this slow dance to background music. The dance has different varieties. Bolak art, performed by Kodava men in back of an oil lamp in an open field. The men hold shivari, yakva, in one hand and the Kodava short sword in the other while performing this dance. Regional varieties of this dance exist in which performers dance with the shivari and not the short sword. When the Odi Kathi is also used, the dance is known as Katayota. The dudai, an hourglass-shaped drum, provides the rhythm. Amit art, performed by Kodava women, who wear traditional Kodava dress with jewelry, adorn their foreheads with kumkuma and dance in a circle to a swinging rhythm, brass cymbals in hand. A woman stands at the center holding a pot full of water to represent Kaveri Tahari, whom the Kodavas worship. Com art. While the Bolak art and the Amit art are celebratory and festive, the Com art is a religious dance. It is traditionally performed in temples, but may also be performed in other places. Performed by Kodava men, deer horns represent the horns of the Krishna Mruga. The dance is performed to rhythmic tunes played on wind instruments and percussion, and includes martial movements representing techniques used by the Kodavas in warfare. Mysore region. Dolu Kunitha . This is a group dance named after the Dolu used in its performance, and performed by the men of the Kuruba community. The group consists of 16 dancers, each wearing a drum and playing different rhythms while dancing. The beat is directed by a leader with cymbals in the center. Slow and fast rhythms alternate, and the group weaves a varied pattern. Costumes are simple. The upper part of the body is usually left bare, while the black sheet is tied on the lower body over the dhoti. A troupe led by K.S. Haridas toured the USSR in 1987, performing in Moscow, Leningrad, Vyborg, Arkhangelsk, Pskov, Murmansk, Tashkent and Novigrad. BSU Samsail and Kamsail Nritya . This is a group dance performed by village men in the Mysore, Nanjanagudu, Kozhikode and Bangalore regions. It is named after the kamsail, which is played and as a prop by the dancers. The kamsail is a cymbal in one hand and a bronze disc in the other, producing a rhythmic clang. The kamsail Nritya is connected to a tradition of worship of male Mahadeshwara by the Kuruba community, from which most of the dances are drawn. The dance is performed to rhythmic, melodious music sung in praise of Shiva. It is part of a Diksha, oath, and is taught by a spiritual leader. This dance was showcased in Kannada films such as Jana Madad Jodi and Joji, in which the protagonist is a kamsail dancer. Samana Kunitha . Samana Kunitha is a celebratory form of spirit worship popular in southern Karnataka, performed primarily in village shrines dedicated to the mother goddess by the Ganjamata community. The dance is characterized by elaborate masks painted in a variety of colors, with each mask's color indicating the god's nature. A benevolent deity is represented by a red mask, while a yellow or black mask suggests the opposite. There are many types of masks, differing from region to region. Samana Kunitha is a ritualistic dance associated with worship of the Grama Devate, village deity, and is primarily celebrated after Ugadi and before the onset of the monsoon at Mahashivaratri. It is most popular in the Old Mysore region, in districts such as Hossain, Tumkur, Bangalore, Mandya and Chitragurga. On the ceremonial day, blood offerings are made to the spirits, The masks are made from the red sandalwood tree. Other props include a cane and peacock feathers. A small hat with colorful flowers, neem leaves and colorful strips of cloth is also worn. Music is provided by the dunu, percussion, mori, pipe, and sad, a pipe for the shuti. The dancer begins in the temple of the goddess, singing praise of the spirit in a trance-like state. An offering of the blood of a fowl is sometimes made to the goddess. North Karnataka Jagahalaj Kunita This is a folk art of the Hubbali-Dhawad region, which is performed on occasions such as Ugadi and Holi. The Jagalaj is a percussion instrument made from a bullock cartwheel wrapped in buffalo hide. The villagers roll out the large instruments and march in procession. The performance is directed by a choreographer playing a much smaller percussion instrument called the Kanahaliji, made of clay and covered with calf hide. The performance usually involves about 15 people. Karada This is popular group folk music in North Karnataka, performed during occasions and in processions. The karadi or karad is the percussion instrument used by the group. It is a palm-sized cymbal producing metallic sounds, and the shenai produces the melody. Krishna Parajavan Krishna Parajava is theatre popular in North Karnataka. It is a combination of Yakshagaana and Balata, portraying stories or scenes from the Mahabharata. Malanad Butharadane This dance form is widely performed in coastal regions. The Butharadane worship includes a procession of idols and is characterized by drums and firecrackers. At the end of the procession, the idols are placed on a plinth. A dancer, personifying a bota, dances around the plinth with sword and jingling bells. The dancer dances quickly and then slows, signifying that he is now divine. Yakshagaana Yakshagaana is a popular dance drama performed in coastal regions which is a blend of dance, music, songs, scholarly dialogue and colorful costumes. The word means celestial music, and the dance drama is performed during the night. Regional art Hugaluvashagararu This is a group of itinerant actors in Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh who specialize in unscripted miming. No stage or facility is used. The artists move from place to place, pitching tents and offering to perform. They play a variety of mythological, legendary and real characters. Performances draw from daily life, and sometimes full-length plays are staged. They perform Vishnu Satyas by Zavafna, Babesavana and others. The harmonium, the tabla dagger and a pair of cymbals provide melody and rhythm. For their performances, staged in village squares and fairs, the actors receive food collected in a bag by an assistant accompanying the troupe. Most Hugaluvashagararis belong to the Veerashaiva tradition, while some are Muslims. Sometimes they are addressed as Yayatigararu. They are also known as Sudugardusida or Baharupi. As their name suggests, they perform primarily during the day and only men take part. While entertainment is the main objective, the Hugaluvashagararu also educate villagers about mythology and social issues with their performances. Garava Kunita Garava Kunita is a dance worshipping Shiva which is popular in the Mysore and North Karnataka regions. In North Karnataka the Gauravas worship Mailolinga. In South Karnataka the Gauravas wear black and white woolen garments and a black bear fur cap, and play the damara and the pilanguvai. In North Karnataka the Gauravas wear black woolen garments and a leather shoulder bag. Some wear a black coat and white dhoti. The dancers rub crimson powder and vibhuti on their foreheads. Traditional Gaurava devotees dance in a trance, sometimes barking like dogs. The dancers move in a clockwise zigzag, with no fixed choreography. The North Karnataka Gauravas wear yellow powder on their foreheads and give prasad to devotees. Damara, Venu, small bronze bells and cowbells are played. The dance consists of trance-like movements with no fixed choreography. Nagamandala. This ritual dance is performed in South Karnataka to tranquilize the serpent spirit, and is an extravagant night-long affair. The dancers dance all night around a huge figure, drawn on the ground in natural colors, in a pandal in front of the shrine. The dance is generally performed between December and April. Caraga, the Caraga, in a dance performed by the figurers, is a metal pot on which stands a tall, floral pyramid and which is balanced on the carrier's head. The contents of the pot are secret. The carrier's arrival is heralded by hundreds of bare-chested, dhoti-clad, turban Virakumaras with unsheathed swords. Garudi Gomb. Garudi Gomb is a folk dance in which dancers dress in suits made of bamboo sticks. Garudi Gomb means magical puppet in Kannada. The dance is performed during major festivals and in the procession held during the Mysore Dasra, and is known as Tatira in the coastal regions. Tatira means someone carrying a doll made of bamboo sticks. The dance features masks, puppets and colorful regional costumes. The puppets are made from bamboo and papier-mâché and copyright, painted with suitable makeup. During the fair and festival procession to the temple, the giant dolls are the central attraction to spectators. The dolls are hollow and permit a person to get inside, carry the structure on his shoulders and dance, while being able to see. The dolls are used for fun and to ward off evil spirits, depicting characters from Indian mythology and folklore. The dance is performed to the tamad and holu. Each doll weighs 10 to 12 kilograms, and stand 10 to 12 feet tall. During the procession, some performers wear character masks and interact with the dolls. Itinerant performers dressed as a tiger or bear with dancing monkeys are common in South India. Juda Haliji. The Juda Haliji is performed with two percussion instruments. The Haliji is round, made of buffalo hide and played with a short stick. The dance is characterized by high energy and exaggerated expressions by 2 or 3 performers. Puppetry. Togalugomirata is a type of shadow puppetry unique to Karnataka. Its name means a play with leather dolls in Kannada. The Karnataka Chitrikala Parasat has researched this art form, and has an extensive collection of leather puppets. Viragas dance. Viragas, a vigorous dance based on Hindu mythology, is one of the dances performed at the Mysore Dasra. It is primarily performed during the Hindu months of Shravana and Karthika. See also, Karnataka, Janapada Loka. Notes. References, Folk Arts and Dances of Karnataka, Folk Arts of Karnataka.